Hi, Aquarius, and welcome to your weekly reading. This is from January 19th to the 25th. I hope that you're all doing well. So, maybe if a lot of you, I don't know if you noticed or not, but I haven't been on YouTube. And it's because, remember, for those of you that are like follow me on a regular basis, do you remember in the summertime I was having a lot of sinus problems that I never had before in my life? I couldn't figure out what the hell was wrong with me. And I always felt that it was something that was coming from the outside. Mostly, it was not from the inside of my house. And so during the holidays, I got like, I don't know if it was a flu or a variant or some type of something that came through and knocked me off my feet. Well, not only me, my whole family. But for me, what took a long time to come back to do the readings on YouTube is because I had no energy whatsoever. It was as if like I was feeling better, but the energy was not there. So I took more time for me myself to heal, to rest, as much as I could. And now I'm back. So I'm very happy to be back. Thank you. I do want to say that I want to say to all of you out there that came to me for a reading, thank you for the love and support. Thank you for entrusting me with your readings. I really enjoyed all of you in our connection. Okay. Though I am still open for personal readings. Okay. And I still have the promo going on for this month. Usually it was for the holidays, but now I gave it an extra month. And if you do want a reading from me, all you have to do is go underneath the video. There is 2 emails that you could use, and you just use one, okay? And I will write back to you and just trust the process. I do want to say that I am verified here on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, but I'm not verified on TikTok. And I don't use TikTok usually. What I do is I do a video here, then I shorten it, and I put it on TikTok, okay? So if you feel like you're talking to me on TikTok and people are coming that looks like me on TikTok asking you for donation or reading, it's not me. That is an imposter and a scam. So just be aware of that, okay? Because I'm not talking to anybody on my social media. So we're going to get started, Aquarius, just to clear your energy and space and mind. Okay. Ooh. All right. Perfect. Now we're going to take out some oracle cards to start off the reading. It's just the theme of your reading. What is the theme of your reading? Okay, so this is where we're going to look into. Okay, Aquarius. The age of Aquarius is upon us. And Pluto will be in Aquarius for how long? A very long time. Okay, let's see here. What are the messages for Aquarius from January 19th to the 25th? Okay. All right. I'm going to put my glasses on so I could see better. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay, there's disruption in terms of, there's disruption. Okay, let's see. This has to come here as well. Prosperity. Okay, there's memories of love here. Okay, with the 6 of Cups and energy, this could be like that you moved on from your past, but there's still memories of love here, and maybe there's something of the past that's deep-rooted that's still showing up in your surface. There could be energy of in the past there was disruptive energies that something had to, like you had to, something like, it was almost like the tower energy came through here, okay? But this was past tense because it came in reversed. So there could be just feeling sadness, or not really sad, just nostalgic at times, or there's something of the past here that is showing up for you to see. Okay, so balance is here. Okay, that's beautiful. This is about a reset that's taking place in your life. Okay, there's a reset, a new beginning. Okay, this talks about truth, honesty, fairness, and cause and effect. There's karmic justice here that's taking place. And number 9 in numerology, so 9/11 or 11/9 in energy, there is a wish coming true here, a fulfillment of wish. For some of you, this has to do with a home. Okay, it could be a foundation, an achievement of having your own home, and there's a rainbow energy around it. Okay, What I do see here is that there's financial material changes that you're going to be going through, and there is a new beginning. Okay, there'll be a pact between someone with you. Okay, there could be two people, or this could be yourself, but there's some type of prosperity. And what's important at this time, okay, is that you have to follow your intuition. Now, in these theme cards, take what's yours and let the rest go, and try not to force a situation if it's not for you, okay, in the cards. So now we're going to look into your reading. Okay, we're going to look into your situation, what's crossing you. We're going to look at your current energy and your immediate future. We're going to look at what is hidden from you that you're not seeing and you should be aware of, and the potential outcome. And then I will clarify the cards for you. After that, I will give you what the universe wants you to know. And then afterwards, I will give you what are the belief systems that you are attached to that you can't seem to release, okay, that's blocking, your relationships. And that will be at the end of the reading. So Aquarius, I'm just going to shuffle. This is from January 19th to the 25th. A bit more, and it's ready. Yeah, the cards are ready now. Okay. Aquarius. You know that song, Aquarius? I don't know who sings it, but there's a song that's called The Age of Aquarius. I don't know if that's the band or that's the song. But if you look into that, those people back then that did this song are talking about what's happening now. Okay, just wanted to let you know that. 6 of Wands, what's crossing you? It's the 9 of Wands. And in the core is the 5 of Swords. There's trust issues here in the situation, and defeat. Feeling defeated or trust issues with people. This could be you yourself, because nobody is out there outside of you. It's only you that's there, and anybody that's in your life is mirroring what you should know already. You are still in the number 9 numerology, even though we're in January and a lot of people think, oh, okay, we're in 2026, it's number 1 numerology. We're really not, because the new year really starts in the Chinese New Year. Okay, that's when because right now we're still in the snake energy, so there's still the snake energy while the number 1 is going on, right? So they're still shedding the skin, how what a snake does, right? And there's still completions and karma that's there. Okay, but after February 10th and after the 20th of February, okay, the shift is going to take place when the Chinese, New Year takes place, where the fire horse will come in, and when the fire horse with the ace with the number 1 numerology appears, that's when the number 1 is about the magician. It's about magic. It's about having all the tools to manifest your desires. Okay, but right now you are extremely tired. Extremely tired. That's what's crossing you. Okay, you've been going through a lot of lessons here, and you're still persevering, moving forward. But there's been a lot of burden on you. I see that, okay? And what's being shown is that you're very close to success here, which this is what shows me with the 6 of Wands in energy, Aquarius, because this talks about your confidence. And I feel that through this 9 of Swords, your confidence got, and through the defeats that you had to go through, or, trust issues or whatever it is in the past year that keeps showing up here for you, it maybe took away some of your self-confidence here, okay? But it's all about your self-confidence and your belief system. It's about victory. It's about success. It's about recognition and reward and support in a community or around you, okay? So now, hold on a second. We're going to look at the current energy. The Magician shows up. Ace of Cups. In the immediate future, Judgment. For some of you in the current energy, you're going to hear about someone getting pregnant, okay? Or you're going to be pregnant if you can, or if your daughter or son-in-law, son, or that has, oh, not your son, but sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I meant like your, it could be your daughter-in-law or your daughter. If not, if there's an energy of hearing someone else around, or it could be weddings or something like that. But there's definitely So you're manifesting a child, okay, in the current energy. And I do see this child coming through. You are going through a spiritual, you are going through an awakening at this time. And there's a lot of decisive moments that you have to do. There's decisiveness that you have to take place here. Now, also what I see in the current energy is that there's an outpouring of love and forgiveness that's taking place. There's going to be peace and serenity here. I also see just you know, a lot of love, okay, coming in, and abundance. Let's look at how you're feeling, Aquarius. The Six of Swords. What you're not seeing in your environment, you should be aware of, is the Hermit. In the hopes and fears is the Queen of Wands, and in the potential outcome, the Eight of Wands, and in the overall, you got the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Swords. Okay, there is a wish fulfillment that you truly want here. Okay, so now what I'm being shown here is that you are going through a transition at this time. Okay, you feel it too. Maybe you're going through a transition. Better times are coming ahead for you. There's going to be peace and serenity here. Overcoming your obstacles, okay? Clear, like new horizons are coming in. Some of you, some of you are thinking about relocating or moving as well, or could be traveling. And what you're not seeing that you should be aware of, what Spirit is asking, or maybe this is what you're doing, Aquarius, is that you're going to be taking time away from people or situations here, okay? Where you're going to be reflecting and introspecting and just following your own path here, okay? And it's also about working on your confidence, okay, and your self-expression here, because there's some type of confidence and self-expression that has to take place. And whatever it is that you're determined, something here in the potential outcome is going to take off for you. I see messages coming in loud and clear from Spirit, or maybe you're going to hear it, who knows? Or it could be just like gaining momentum, and something that's going to be very like fast energy. Okay, fast energy. Something is like, if it's, especially if it's been stagnant for a while. I see also traveling indicated. There's a lot of passion here in the situation, but at times I feel that you're feeling really reckless. And at times I feel that you're going to start being hasty, you know, like making decisions too quickly without really thinking about it. At times you're there, at times you're not present, you know, like you're going back and forth in that. And you're overthinking and you're feeling stuck, okay? You're thinking negative, I feel, in a situation. And a lot of you are not sleeping and you're worried, okay? And there could be fear and anxiety attached to this, which this is where you're attaching yourself to a lower vibration here, okay? So now you do have number 999. You have 4 nines, okay? So check out what the 4 nines mean to you. Check it out, whatever that you check out the 4 nines. Read about it, okay? There's something maybe that you need to learn there, okay? We're going to start clarifying the cards for you, Aquarius. Aquarius, this is from January 19th to the 25th. Okay. First, we're going to look at the Nine of Wands, where I feel that you're very hasty here. You're going back and forth, and you're not like, you're feeling really reckless at situations. Okay, so let's look at this. Knight of Wands, the Five of Cups. Yeah, there's a lot of regret here, remorse, guilt. A lot of interferences that took place. Some of you are looking at the cup half full. Some of you are looking at the cup half empty. It all depends how you see it here. But there will be, like, you're going to be clearing something out completely here, you know. And I do see a breakthrough and clarity coming in for you, and conversation, and being very clear of what you want here. Let's look at the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords. The Ten of Pentacles. You want something long-term. You know, you want to grow old with something. You want money. That you want to retire early, or there's money, or there's land here, or, you know, there's an energy of it. Maybe there's inheritance, whatever. There's something here of something long-term. Okay. that you want here, and you could achieve it because you got the Six of Wands. You could achieve it. Okay, but it's all about your confidence here. Okay, there is recognition, reward here if you do continue with your self-expression and your self-confidence here. Okay, it's very nice in energy. I do see that. Okay, there's some type of recognition and reward. And what Spirit is asking you to do when you're like not able to, sleep, or you're there's a lot of anxiety here, or you're overthinking, or you're thinking that the cup is half empty here. What Spirit is asking you to do is to take a break, to take a step back and take a break and rest. You need to rest, okay? And to find clarity, there's an energy that you need to rest, and you need to also heal your heart, like your broken heart, or, if there's been hurt that you have had, it's to heal that, okay? Because what you want is happiness here. Let's look at the Six of Wands in your situation. The World, the Tower, the King of Swords. Okay. There's going to be a revelation, and definitely that's going to take place. You completed a cycle, which is very positive. Meaning that you have to integrate this. That's why the Four of Swords is there. You have to integrate this completion that you did, this wholeness, this fulfillment. Okay, but there's a pause now. Okay, and it's about being clear of what you want. This is what the King of Swords is asking you. Okay, it's about you visualizing what you want and going for it. Okay, there's an energy of being clear. And maybe a lot of you are feeling aloof at this time, or you're more reserved at this time. But you're ready to take on any type of challenge that comes your way. But there is a pause, right? There is a pause after the World card. Okay, so there is a pause, but the Tower card is taking place here. So I'm just going to take an extra card for the Tower. The Five of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Page of Swords. Okay, what I'm being shown here with the Tower card is that for some of you, maybe you had to go through, went through some type of financial hardship, okay? Or you were left in the dark. You were in the dark, or you were left abandoned, or whatever the case here, okay? Whatever the case is, the Tower is coming in to change that, okay? There's going to be a new way. There's going to be some type of conversation here that's going to take place. New ideas that are going to take place, and it's important to follow your intuition when this comes through. The Tower is coming in to help you, okay? So let's look at the Nine of Wands here for you in what's crossing you. The Strength card, the King of Cups, the Three of Swords. Yeah, there's hurt, there's pain in this Nine of Wands energy that I told you about, all the life lessons you had to go through. But I feel that emotionally you are going to be in balance here. You will be more reserved, okay, in energy. You're going to be diplomat. You're going to value family, but you're going to be reserved. And it's important that Spirit's saying that you, after everything, the heartbreak, everything that you went through here, okay, Spirit says that you have the courage. You are a warrior. You have WARRIOR, warrior. You have the courage and the strength to go overcome this. And it's important at this time to be compassionate with yourself and others as you go through the changes, because everybody's going through their own battles. Okay, Aquarius. Let's look at the Five of Swords. The Four of Wands. The Seven of Swords. The Ten of Swords. In this household, or in the house here that you are in, you want happiness, you want joy. But in this house, or it could be a house that you lived in the past, and I don't know what this is. What it is that I feel that there's trust issues in this home, and there's deceit. People are wearing masks, or you could be wearing the mask, or they could be wearing a mask here. Things maybe have been said between two people here that are in a home. And I feel that with the Ten of Swords, there's an energy here where you were in the dark for a very long time. There could be like an end of a situation, an end of a chapter, because with the World card, it's an end of a chapter here. And finally, the light is going to be pushing through so that you're going to be seeing the truth in a situation, okay? Because someone here has been reevaluating. There's been someone here like taking a stock, okay? Let me look at this. Seven of Swords, Five of Swords, Ten of Swords, and the Four of Wands. The Star card. You have to make choices here. I feel this is about you. There's a lot of healing that has to take place in this home, okay, and between you and an individual here. And eventually you're going to have to make decisions and choices. This is a wish that wants to be granted here. You want this wish, okay, whatever, this miracle to come in here, okay, where hope and faith is going to be restored. But at this time, I feel that some of you are hiding how you're feeling in a situation. But whatever that's happening in this house, the foundation of it is strong. So you don't need to worry about it. The foundation is strong. Okay, let's look at the Magician here. The Three of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Five of Wands. There's conflict here in the way you communicate with each other. There's a lot of fire energy, like fire to fire here, okay? Where there's conflict or maybe it's competition, whatever you're trying to manifest here, okay? I feel that could be travel indicated or just moving. It could be a sense of moving here. I feel that something is going to take off for sure, and you're going to gain momentum. But be careful of the conflict that you produce. Okay, that you're saying, like, if you are communicating with conflict here, it's going to be on both ends here. Okay, not just you alone. I feel there's a lot of confusion also. Okay, like you thinking that you want two different things, but it's not. Especially if there's another individual attached to this, okay? But there could be conflict here, 100%, okay? 100%. Some of you are waiting for your new life to start here. And at this time, maybe you're going through some type of... So you have the Ace of Cups here. The Two of Swords, the Four of Pentacles comes out. Queen of Pentacles. You're worried about finances. You shouldn't be. The Ace of Cups is here. It's an abundance card, okay? It's also a very... forgiveness, that there's a forgiveness card. There could be celebrations around you, okay? What I feel is that some of you have your heart closed, okay? It doesn't mean that you can't love again. You do, but you do have your heart closed, and there's decisions that you have to make. There's something that you've been sitting on the fence of. You've been, wanting something that you have to open your heart to for the Ace of Cups to pour through. Some of you, again, with the Four of Pentacles, it's two cards here that you're blocking your heart chakra. Okay, you're holding on to deep-rooted issues that you're having a hard time letting go of, okay, or grudges, okay. You keep things, or you take things very personal that you're having a hard time letting go of, or it's like you're hoarding things that do not belong to you anymore. Okay, either or, you have to let this go. Okay, I see you being stable in finances. I do see that you're nurturing and caring, and I do see that in terms of finances, you are stable. Okay, this is what is being shown to me. Now, let's look at the Judgment energy here. Well, the conflict could be you yourself that has this conflict, right? It doesn't have to be with anybody else. Because anybody that's in front of you is trying to mirror to you what you should be aware of. Let's look at the Judgment. You got the Empress, the Chariot, and the Four Cups. Someone here is not listening, or someone here is in denial, or bored, whatever it is here. There's someone here that in that energy, okay? Venus is here in finances, and also there's a lot of healing that has to take place here, okay? That's what I see. A lot of healing has to take place. There could be new opportunities. Like I said, there could be pregnancy, or there's a start of a new project here. If it's not a baby, then it's a project, okay, or starting something new here. I see you overcoming your obstacles I do see you overcoming your obstacles here, overcoming them, and taking. There's triumph here in this situation, taking your power back. Very ambitious card, but I also see you traveling as well. There could be an energy of traveling, but again, will there be rejection? Listen, with the Judgment card, yes, okay. With the Judgment, you're going through an awakening, okay? So if you don't make the decision that has to be made, the universe will make it for you. It's that simple, okay? So now let's look at the Six of Swords, which shows that your intentions here is to move. The Hierophant, and the Wheel of Fortune, and the Seven of Pentacles. Some of you want to get married out there. It doesn't have to be. This is about belief systems and your values, okay? you're doing a life review and seeing how far you've come. There is some type of harvest that has to come in, or some unexpected income has to come in here. I do feel that that could take place here for you. For others of you, you're being guided or you're guiding others, okay? It's about taking the higher road always. And with the Wheel of Fortune here, it's in divine timing that's coming in. There's karma, fated, uh, your destiny, being on the right. It's like being at the right time at the right place. Okay, there could be gambling energy, winning, okay, whatever. It could be anything here. It's about seizing it. But there could be a chance of you relocating or moving, okay? That's what it shows. And this could take place in the month of May, June, or July. Up to now, I see May, June, July of 2026. Also, maybe also September. So I'll put from May till September of 2025. Okay, let's see here. In the Hermit, in what you're not seeing, what you should be aware of is you should take time out here. The Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Queen of Swords. You're still going to deal with a lot of challenges, even if you, Aquarius, if you decide to be on your own and not being around anybody, you're still going to go through your challenges and you're still going to get what you have to get to come through. But I do see you overcoming these challenges, okay? And again, there's going to be a reward after this situation. I feel that you're working on something here. There could be a new job for some of you coming in, or self-employed, or you're putting a lot of energy into something here, okay? With the Queen of Swords, I feel like you are, in terms of like you have keen insight and you are making the right decisions, okay? It's important at this time that whatever energies come through you, that you say what you need to say, okay? Maybe some of you are very blunt when you say it, okay? There's an energy of you being blunt, but what Spirit's saying is use your compassion instead of you being blunt, okay? Because what you give out, you're going to return, it's going to return back to you. So just know that everybody's going through a hard time at this time. So what's important is that you are making the right decisions at this time, okay? But you have to be clear about what you want and what your needs are. And you need to stand up for yourself in whatever that's coming towards you, okay? Let's look at the Queen of Wands here. In the hopes and fears, you got the Queen of Wands twice, okay? The King of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Okay, so something still has to be revealed here to you, okay? There's a lot of things that still need to be revealed that have not yet been revealed. There's patterns here that needs to be broken. There could be addictions of any kind of shape or form here, okay? Or your shadow self that needs to be looked at, all right? So things still need to be revealed here. A lot of you, okay, are looking, you're worried about finances, period. Okay, and not having enough, not having any security or stability here, okay, and it's doing something to your confidence. But I do see you passing through this very quickly. I also see that there could be a message coming in. There is an energy of wealth here and stability in the future, now and in the future, but it's not a fast-moving wealth. It's a slow-moving wealth, okay, and things still have to be revealed to you. Now, in terms of, there is something karmic here that you have to deal with. It's in the number 9 numerology. Even though now we're number 1 numerology, we're still in the snake energy and we're still in the karmic energy until the Chinese New Year's comes in and it goes into the fire horse, and so the snake could be revealed. And that after February 20th, when Saturn and Neptune go in the sign of Aries and they conjunct, that's when our new lives are going to start. But from now till then, we're still releasing things that no longer serve us, right? But there's something karmic here that you need to deal with, all right? All right, so let's look at the Eight of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles, the Hangman, the Knight of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the King of Wands here. I see two people here that they have a lot of passion, but you know what the problem is? There's not any stability with the Wands energy, okay? Even though I have the King of Pentacles here, well, the reason why I'm saying this is the King of Pentacles is coming in as, okay, I do have the Queen of Pentacles. So this, if this is a relationship, there is stability here. It's a slow moving energy. There's a lot of passion, but someone here is in a lot of conflict, and someone here is dealing with karma that has to be released here. Okay. But what I'm being shown is that you are planning ahead, slowly but surely. You're planning ahead. You're planning and you're doing what you have to do, and slowly moving away from a situation where you've been stagnant for a while. There's part of you that wants to plan things and do things slowly, and then there's part of you that wants to be hasty, and there's an energy of being reckless. What Spirit is trying to show me here is that you need to work on yourself. That's it. Be present. Don't look into the future, and don't look into the past, and stay in the present moment so that the gifts and your abundance is around you. Okay. And there's an energy here of where, the more you work on yourself, and the more that you're independent, there is wealth around you. So now we're going to see what the universe wants to tell you. Got the Page of Wands with the World card. Okay, you're completed a cycle, like I said. Okay, and this is a time of integration, fulfillment. Okay, coming full circle. There's a pause, right? You complete a cycle. There's a new cycle that has to come through, and it's important to follow your intuition and follow your heart. Now we're going to look at, in terms of your relationships, what are your belief systems here? Okay, that you're holding on to that no longer serve you in all your relationships. Or it could be also love. We're going to take out a few cards. Now take what's yours in the cards and let go of the rest, because I am reading for a collective. And don't try to force the cards to fit in, okay? Let them go and take what's yours, okay? Take what's yours. Aquarius, January 19th to the 25th. Okay, that will be it. Okay, let's see. Feeling unloved. You deserve someone who can support you emotionally and love you fully. Incomplete. You want someone who completes you, but you need to be whole on your own. Too attached. Give your partner some breathing room. Being too needy drives them away. Mixed signals. You don't let others know you are interested. Flirt and be approachable. Changing them. Try to change someone never works. Accept them as they are or move on. Unavailable. You are chasing someone unavailable, or you are the one who is running away. Not being you. You are trying to project a perfect image, but it's not really you. Be yourself. Not committed. Always chasing or being chased? Question mark. You must be willing to commit to one person. And last but not least is vulnerable. You cannot experience true intimacy unless you open your heart and be yourself. So Aquarius, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Don't forget to comment, like, shape. This I can take to. Okay, Aquarius, thank you for all being here. I hope that this